Good morning, y'all. Oh, I just woke up probably about an hour ago. Uh, it's always hard to wake up early because I work on the night shift. Hopefully, we're getting some good audio this time. Noticed last time. Oh, my allergies are kicking my butt this morning. But we're gonna have a guest this morning, and let's see if we can get him up here. We're going to bring a special guest, and I know you guys have heard about that plenty of times. I've said it plenty of times before. Sorry, I'm still trying to wake up. I've only been up for an hour, and my allergies are really kicking my butt this morning. You probably hear him back in the background. So we're going to bring a special guest up, and it's our Papa, Lil Man's Papa. So Papa, go ahead and click on that link. And click on that link. There he is.
Had to go through a whole lot of steps.
Yes, you did. Good morning, Papa.
Good morning.
So you went on for a ride. Spartan, quit being noisy. You went for a ride on the new quad yesterday. How'd you like it?
I did. I rode up the street, went behind the house up there a little ways, and then I come back and then drove up to Custer Mountain and looked out across there, then back to the V. I didn't drive a whole lot. Oh, yeah. My thumb got tired.
It does, doesn't it? You get used to it, though. Hey, there he is.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Your thumb's covering up part of your camera, Dad. There you go.
Hey.
Yeah, so you went up Pageant Hill?
Yeah, behind up there where you look out across the Custard is.
Yeah, Pageant Hill.
Up to the left there at Pageant Hill, and you go up there to that lookout point.
Yeah, we went up there the other day. That's pretty cool.
It's a nice view.
Yeah. Yeah. How'd you like it? Did you go fast a little bit?
About 40 miles an hour as fast as I went.
Yeah. Hey, we got a guest. We got Miss Linda Barker on.
Miss Linda.
Yeah. Linda, this is my dad. This is Spartan's Papa, the one I'm always talking about. Yep. So Papa went for a ride on the quad yesterday. It's pretty easy to drive, isn't it?
Yeah. It kind of shimmied a little bit going down the road at a high speed.
Well, yeah, every quad does that.
I didn't know if you'd hit something hard and knock something out of balance or what.
No. Every quad does that. All right. We're getting a little echo there, Dad. You want to turn your volume down just a little bit?
How's that?
Let me talk and we'll find. Yeah, that sounds better. Good morning, Darian. And Linda's saying hi to you.
Oh, okay. I can't hear them, huh?
No, you can't hear them, but you'll see it. I'll highlight their comments. You could on the StreamYard side, if you click on comments, you can see their comments come in.
Don't see.
And yeah, I made
I
Linda
see. I see something that Linda Barker says, "Hi, Michael," but I don't. I guess I'd tap. Oh, okay. Chat.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
You're sort of faded out.
My volume?
No, the picture. Wait a minute. Hi.
You'll get used to it. So what we're going to talk about today is what we done this week and what we plan to do next week. And excuse me, my allergies are really kicking my butt this morning. And of course, we got Lil Man, and he's probably on the sugar hype right now. He just had some sugary cereal.
Spartan. Hey, Spartan. Did you play the guitar?
You gonna talk to Papa?
I saw you play the guitar, little boy, little man.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Miss Linda Barker gave you some animals. You see that? Yeah. So we kind of been having fun. You know about quit my job, Dad?
How come?
I got passed over for a promotion. Again. Yeah, I got passed over for a promotion, and I kind of wanted it, but it only paid a quarter an hour more. And boss told me that he wants me in the position that I'm at right now because I'm better at it than anyone. And so I had a conversation with him, and I told him I'm about ready to quit because I'm getting tired of being passed over for promotions. Oh, don't worry about that, Darian. Yeah, Nightbot. We do. Nightbot has a has a default where if you do too many emojis, it will. It's a thing for like on. All right, little man, you're wearing me out. But if you do too many emojis on YouTube, there's been a problem with illicit advertisers. Basically, they try to sell sex, and so they put a lot of emojis on there and try to get you to click on it. And so they get you to go to a pretty much a pornographic website. Get that off the wall.
What if you had quit? What would you have done with your truck payment and your other payment? What would you have done?
Well, I got savings. I would have paid it off. But I thought about that, and he talked with me, and he was mad. He was mad that I wanted to quit. And so
Are you talking? I can't hear you.
can you hear me?
Yeah. Last thing I heard you say, he was mad because you wanted to quit. That's the last I heard.
Yeah, he was mad that I was wanting to quit. He's kind of yelling at me. I walked out. On Wednesday because we got this new supervisor, and he's been working there for a while. And the guy's kind of a lack of a better term. He's an a-hole, and if you make a mistake, he's really belittling. And he kind of just makes you feel bad for making a mistake, and he does it to everybody. And he's kind of one of those narcissistic guys, and he just really he's not a good supervisor. Excuse me. And he got made a supervisor because our last supervisor got demoted because he couldn't make production. And of course, we got so many board footage we got to put out every night. And he was our supervisor for a year, and he couldn't do the job. And so he got demoted. And so this guy got made supervisor, and he's just the polar opposite of this guy. And so he was just yelling at people left and right, and he's doing it. We got the PA system there, so you can talk to people at different stations because, of course, that place is really big, so you can talk to people. And he's just yelling at people left and right. And I understand what he's doing it for, to try to get the production out. We have to hit 150,000 board footage every night. And we haven't been doing it. And so there's a worry that we might get shut down. Of course, if the company's not making money, they'll lay you off. And that's the way it is in the sawmill business. So he's yelling at everybody, and I actually got 2 logs stuck, but it wasn't my fault because you have what you call a cant belt where the sawed logs go through. And from his area, he runs the head rig for now, and my area is the sharp chain. So his logs come in like this, and then they stop, and they got these hooks that hold on to the logs. And I can push a button that drops them, and it enters the cant belt. Well, another operator has control of that cant belt. And so we were shutting down to change my saws. But you're supposed to leave that cant belt on. And I dropped 2 logs, and they went on their way, and he had 2 more logs on his transfer deck. And as I was dropping 1 log and finishing up with the second log, the other operator shut off the cant belt because he wasn't getting very many logs in, so he figured he could shut it off. But we're still running. We're not at break. And he shut it off right as soon as that second log that I dropped and the first log before it come in, and they wedged together. And I didn't notice it. And so I tried to stop it real quick, but too late, because it goes down a little chain like this, and gravity took it. And I tried to stop it right as soon as it fell. Well, this guy, because we're trying to change saws, and one of the filers that changes the saws with us is helping me out to get it unwedged, because you got 2 8-inch logs sitting like this, and they're wedged in the cant belt because you got metal on the sides. Well, he starts yelling at me. Well, I told him, I was like, it's not my fault. He shut off the cant belt right as soon as I started dropping logs. But he does that stuff. if you make a mistake, he's one of those type of guys. If you make a mistake, he makes you feel bad for it. He's very belittling. And so I let him have it. I lit into him. It's like, really, it's not my fault. But because of that, and then in getting passed over for the promotion, which I really wanted, because I want to be trained at this job. And, I like doing a lot of things at work, and I'm pretty much on the night shift. I've run just about every single thing there. Well, there's 2 jobs I can't do because I've never been trained at it. So I want to learn them. It's fun for me. And I got passed over for that. And so after, supervisor, well, he's not a supervisor, he's a lead. After he pulled that crap with me and yelled at me for doing that, which is beyond my control, and found out that I didn't get the other job, I walked out.
The job, you left the plant, the premises, and come home?
Yeah. I went home. Called my boss and said, hey, I left the job. He's like, well, I heard that. And, it's not something I've ever done before. And I was like, but this is, we've been having hard times, and there's a lot of stress, and there's a lot of pressure on us to get production out, and we haven't been doing it for the past, ever since I've been on night shift. I can say we got that 150,000 board footage goal that we have to hit every night. And I can count on 2 hands many times in 2 years since I've been on night shift, we've hit it. So, that's a lot of time that we haven't been doing it. And so we're constantly getting barked at to hit production, and we're not doing it. And so, I'm trying to step up and make this production since I've been on night shift, and it kind of reflects on me because I am the main guy that gets the job done. And so basically my boss said, I passed you over for that job because I do need you on that machine that you run because you're the best at it. He goes, I'm trying to build this team up. We haven't been hitting production for a long time. Yes, Linda, it is understaffed. And we are understaffed. We're constantly on a skeleton crew. But he told me, he said, what are you doing, Papa? You making coffee?
Yeah, I got a cup, and I'm going to have another cup, so I'm listening to you and getting another cup going.
Yeah, I tried to make some coffee and realized the pilot light was burnt out on the stove. Yeah, Linda, the goal is kind of unrealistic, but we can do it. All we have to do is push ourselves. We have people in place. We have guys that have been there for 8, 9, 10 years that can get it done. But we also have 4 new guys that have been there less than a year. A lot of them less than 6 months. So, and because we are understaffed, the training aspect isn't like it would be on day shift, where you can spend time and help them, because doing this job.
Why don't they train them on day shift and then send them to night shift?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It just depends on how badly they are needed. So I try to get people, if we have enough people to where, like our old supervisor could, our night shift lead, where he could step away and take over my job, because there at Purdue's, I was a training lead, and I have a lot of experience with supervision and training. So I know how to read people and, teach them and make them understand or help them understand the best way to do it. Because with this job, what you will have is a lot of problems. And it's not, well, you have breakdowns and you have problems, but how to keep it running smoothly, because we are a production-based company. And so how to keep it running smoothly, so where if you do have a problem, like say crooked boards and broken stuff, how to foresee that problem before it becomes a bigger problem. And you got to understand that. So that's what I try to help out with the new employees, because I often do train new employees. I've been doing this quite a while. And, not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at it. But that's the reason why I've moved up so fast. You turn your volume down just a little bit, Dad. You're getting a lot of feedback on your end.
Maybe it's where I'm holding my hand. I don't know.
Could be.
Got turned up enough I can hear you.
Okay. Is that better?
I can hear you as the feedback less.
Yes.
Must have been where I was holding my hand.
Could be. But I've been doing it for a while. And so basically, my boss said, he goes, "You're the fastest person I've ever had to move up to your job that you're at right now." He goes, "You're really good at it. I need you to stay where you're at for the time being to get this team built." So I didn't quit.
So that was Wednesday night. So you worked Thursday night.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I went in and talked with him on Thursday before the shift started.
So did he understand what was aggravating you so? I can't hear you.
I was talking to Spartan real quick.
Does he understand?
Yeah, he did. And we had probably about a 45-minute conversation before my shift started. And he was mad. But he also understood. He's like, "I've had people do that before." And he goes, "I know you're passionate about this job. I really enjoy this job. It's really fun for me."
Yeah.
And so, but he was mad that this, hey, BB. So he was mad. He was yelling at me, but not really yelling at me. Steve's a really good guy. You've met him before. He's a really good guy. And he's family oriented. He says, put your family first before your job. But the job is a very close second. And he's been doing it for 23 years, and I've only been there 7. And so he's a really good guy, and he's understanding. I'm not understanding the question, Darian. What did we produce? We're a lumber. We're a sawmill. And so, here in the Black Hills is a tree farm. Yeah, we cut ponderosa pine mostly, and we do some spruce, Black Hill spruce. Oh, I can't stand cutting that stuff. That stuff is knotty and spongy, and and so what we have to do is, as we're cutting logs, I average anywhere from 2,600 to 3,000 logs per night. And the goal is to hit 150,000 board footage because we ship all over the world. And so we have to keep that production up, because if not, orders don't get filled. And especially with these storms that are happening lately, they're really hitting us for production. And yeah, it's not Douglas fir, but ponderosa pine is used for more than just structural building. We cut all 1 inch. I think the sawmill over in Hewlett, which is by Devil's Tower, I think they do a lot of 4x4 and 2 inch. The Spearfish and Hill City mills, I do know we all cut 1 inch, but we also have the molder, which cuts the tongue and groove. So, but yeah. He said he's going to train me at a lot of other jobs, so I'm basically getting molded into a supervisor, because don't know how this other guy is going to pan out, and he's trying him out.
The lead guy that's yelling at everyone.
Yeah. He's good at his job. I'm not going to deny that. He's really good at his job, and and he but he's not a good people person. He's just not. That's all there is to it. Excuse me, my allergies are really kicking my butt this morning. I don't know why. We might go camping.
Watering.
Yeah, my nose is running, my eyes are watering.
I'll tell you what, that mask that you talked me into getting that heats up has worked wonders for me. Hadn't solved the problem, but boy, it sure made everything a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, better than the medicine.
Really?
Yeah. For me.
I think it might be hereditary, because 2 weeks ago I had a real bad sinus cold infection. It's just a lot of pain, and I think I might get it from you.
I've always had sinus problems.
Yeah.
That nasal rinse helps me out. I don't do it a whole lot, but every now and then I'll do it. But you can take and heat up a washcloth with warm water and try putting that over your eyes.
Yeah, I do. If it gets
with that, it cools off too fast.
Yeah. If it gets to being real bad, I'll rinse my nose. You are into everything.
I'm everything.
Yeah, you are. He got into my lunchbox for work and found some cheese and crackers. Hey, don't do that. Don't squish them. Don't make a mess. Okay. We don't have ragweed out here, do we?
I don't know what it is. I really don't know the answer to that, but there's something out here that bothers me, and it's not seasonal. It's year round.
We have the noxious weeds out here.
You need to help. I need to help, please.
You still hungry? You just ate. We do have the noxious weeds, and we also have the ponderosa pine, especially at the start of summer. Really kicks out a bunch of pollen. Oh, jeez. You squished up these crackers, dude. But we do have a lot of pollen, and we have the noxious weeds. They smell like marijuana. They smell like a dirty skunk.
Question to you: after you talked to Steve and everything, and so you guys pretty well got things settled, and you're back on track then.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we did. And he's very understanding. He knows the frustrations that can come with the job.
Did you tell him that yelling at you and embarrassing you in front of people is not the way to get you to do better?
Right. I mean, I can handle it. It's just not the way to go about it. You know, you lead by example. That's the way I've always done it whenever I've been in supervisor positions and, you know, been a lead or anything like that. Yelling at people, you know, it doesn't work because it makes them resent you.
Yeah. Well, if he keeps it up, he's going to have a bunch. If other people probably not liking it either, are they?
Yeah, you remember Jose, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says he's not liking it either.
You need to find Santa's grandpa.
And he's the one that got the head rig position. He's a good worker. He's a young kid, and he's a good worker. He's only 22 years old, and he's already moving up because he just does his job. You know, he's kind of like me. He look what this little man put on his head on his own.
I need to sort it.
You got your hat on. Ow! I love that little boy. I love him a lot.
He loves you too. Yeah, he's wanting me to put it on a different program. Hold on a second. And, we actually gone over 30 minutes. As long as live, I'm done. And here, hold on a second. Let me find him a program that he's asking for. Kids and Grandpa, is that what you want?
Yeah, I don't want my watch. Yes.
All right.
That's windy as a son of a gun here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, for you people don't know, Papa, my dad, it's Lil Man's Papa. He lives an hour north of me. And he lives over, he is really cute, isn't he? He lives over by well, you're not really that close to the Air Force Base, are you? You're over on Twilight?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he lives...
Twilight, right by Twilight and Reservoir.
Yeah, I know exactly where you're at then. And I used to live over there.
Really?
Yeah. Before you moved up here, I lived up, by the Air Force Base. You know where Antelope Ridge is?
No. You live in Box Elder?
Yeah, it's in Box Elder. So you know how you got the Air Force Base and those houses that are right next to it, kind of going east down, what was that, 44?
Okay, I'm not really sure exactly where you are.
Before Well, if you're at the Air Force Base, you know how you're going towards the airport, and there's some housings. Well, that used to be base housing, and then they shrunk the area for the Air Force Base, and then that base housing became actually a subdivision.
Mm.
And so I used to live over there, and it was right as soon as you moved up here. I lived there with Shelly, and nice homes. Mostly duplexes. That's how. Remember when we got the big blizzard back in 2013? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I right as soon as you moved up here, that was where I was living. Between that and and rooming with Chris, because quit the job and because kind of homeless.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I talked to Chris. He hasn't been. He's just not doing that great mentally. So
I don't. He sent me a text on my birthday.
Yeah.
And told me happy birthday, love you, bro. I was like, thanks, but he won't call me. I tried calling him, and he won't answer his phone. So
yeah, he said he's been really down mentally, real bad.
he needs to snap out of it.
Yeah.
I think it's probably because he doesn't see his kids.
And he's disgusted with his job, the people that he has to work with. He's disgusted. Said they're all negative, talking about politics and complaining about the company constantly.
Yeah, that politics.
I told him the best thing you can do, and it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do is just go in there and do your job and just try to focus on doing your job.
Right. Yeah, that's the way I'm starting to look at it. It's just be quiet and sit back and do your job.
That's usually the best course that I follow.
You're exactly right, Linda. Time flies when you're griping about work. You can kind of get caught up in that a lot too when you just complain the whole time. But I try not to do that. Sometimes you do get you just complain, and you just get caught up in that and just complain the whole time.
Nothing ever really changes much when you do that, does it?
No, it doesn't. Oh, I need some more coffee. I'll be right back. Had to get the excuse me. Had to get the stove relit. We turned off the air conditioning yesterday and just opened up all the windows.
Yeah, it blows out easy there.
Yeah, window, and it was kind of windy day. Well, it's South Dakota. It's always windy.
Chris told me, I asked him, I said, did you ever send off with the title to that Tahoe? He said, yeah, he's got it. So I've got it. He's supposed to mail it to me.
When did you talk to him?
I guess Thursday, probably Thursday. I can't remember what day.
You see that retirement is better. I recommend it.
Yeah.
But, you're pretty much retired now, aren't you? Aren't you, Dad? You're retired?
Oh yeah.
You
I miss
think
a little bit about working there at Prairie. I didn't like having to get up early, but what I really miss is saving the money.
of course.
So Chris told me it's pretty much a new transmission and a transfer box or something like that
Transfer case.
case.
Yeah,
And
that-
he said it might be worth putting the engine in it. And I don't know. Have you thought about what, just selling it or?
Well, we got to get the title first. I've thought about doing the parting it out. I wanted to restore it. All right, Darian. Have a good one. Darian's down in Georgia. Yeah, you ought to check out his channel, Dad. He's got a good channel. He's all into Germany. He's an Army vet. And for you guys that don't know, my dad is a Marine, ex-Marine. He's a vet.
Former Marine.
Former Marine. There we go.
As a Marine Corps, you're never an ex-Marine. You're just a former Marine.
There you go.
That's true. That's what's drilled into you. You're not an
Yeah.
ex-Marine. You're a former Marine.
Yep.
Yeah.
But those square body 2-door Tahoes, if they're in good running condition, you can get a pretty good penny for them. So, that's the reason why I put me and Travis tried to redo the head gasket on it and put the new push rods in it. But I think that the head got warped. I think Raven ran it too hot whenever it overheated because it never sealed up.
I don't know why Chris doesn't want us. He take the money, but there comes Betty.
Doggone.
I'm worried about this little canopy. If it'll tear, the wind blowing. Your thing's been flopping. You think I ought to roll it up?
Oh, yeah. I think
Anthony, I gotta go. That wind's about to tear a canopy up out here, so I'm gonna let you go, okay?
All right, Dad. Hey,
Is
Betty.
Who dat?
That's me.
Hey, you. What's up there, blood brother from another mother?
Not a whole lot. Did you just get back from service?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I blew in. I don't know what the wind is like out there, but hoofda.
Well, you guys are down on the prairie, so it's always windy there.
It is. Yeah.
We're not getting much here.
Yeah. It's a perfect day to go out on the four-wheeler.
Oh, right. Well, we might go camping.
Ooh, that's even better yet. With the four-wheeler?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm thinking about going up to Center Lake and taking Lil Man. Of course, Mrs. Rush can't go. She's working,
Okay.
but
You can go fishing?
probably go swimming.
Yeah.
So, well, if I do, you guys want to join me for a little bit?
Oh,
I don't know if I would stay overnight, but
Well, you don't have to, but we
Yeah.
kind of sit by the campfire, have a couple, and
that sounds like a good idea.
I really need that after today.
okay, your hair blown out too much, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Anthony, I'm gonna let you go. I've got to get this thing. I'm afraid the wind's gonna rip it.
All right, Dad. Well, thanks for joining in, and we'll do it again.
All right, yeah. We'll talk at you later.
All right, bye. Bye,
All right.
Betty.
Bye-bye. Yeah, now I know how Marilyn Monroe feels. It about blew my skirt up to my shoulder.
Yes, dear, I can
All right. So, well, we actually did pretty good today. Try to have some more guests on here. Let's do this. Linda, since you're the only one left, you want to come up and have a little conversation? Probably run it for another 15, 14 minutes because we're on 46 minutes. Um, and if you want to come on in. Coffee's perking. I need another cup because I've only had one cup of coffee this morning. And I might just bring up Lil Man since he wants to talk. He's kind of just running around playing and making a mess. Yeah. Well, Papa and Betty have to go, bud. Okay, Linda. Yeah, maybe not. We're probably going camping tonight. Kind of been wanting to do it. I wanted to do it yesterday, but we were so tired from riding all day or on Friday. We kind of did a 5 hour ATV ride and we put about 30 miles on that ATV. And I was kind of worn out, but I want to go camping before the fall and winter hits because we only have pretty much 2 seasons here, and it's summer and winter. So, kind of want to take Lil Man camping, and I haven't been camping in a long time. And I just got a new tent, so. Oh, I will. I will. I will. Most definitely. It'll be another Little Man's first, and we'll just as soon as it warms up, we're probably going to head out here. And if I do, we'll head out here in an hour, and I'll get him in a bathing suit and put him in the lake. So, well, have a good one, Linda. Thanks for joining in, and we'll talk at you later.